Miles here, milesbeckler.com, and this video is Facebook ads versus Instagram ads. Which advertising platform is better as of the fourth quarter of 2018? Is it Facebook advertising or is it Instagram advertising? Now, I've just run a big test to really kind of pin these two advertising platforms against each other to see which one delivers me the best cost per lead. And I also monitor the cost per click and the cost per new customer. Those are my KPIs, my key performance indicators that tell me whether I'm going to keep running money into these advertising platforms or not. And I've got some data that you're going to learn here. But first, we need to throw a little disclaimer out. Every niche is different, every audience is different, and ultimately your test, your results are going to be different than mine. I'm simply sharing what has worked for me in my business, where we're promoting my wife's angel meditations and our free offers that I've been running for a long time on Facebook. We kind of duplicated that out to the same audiences, to the same interests on Instagram. Now, when you move forward running Instagram ads compared to Facebook ads, you do want to set up a completely separate campaign, and you want to set up a completely new advertisement that is designed for the Facebook kind of interface, right? It's a different shaped image. You need to just take into account that it's a little bit different, and you want to build an ad that is specifically designed for Instagram. You don't want to simply add on Instagram to your Facebook ad. With all of that said, let's jump into the data. So the data says it paints a very clear picture. And the first number we're going to look at is cost per click. Now, I run conversion-based campaigns, but a lot of people track that CPC number. It's not a big number for me. I don't mind if I have higher cost per clicks as long as my cost per lead is good. That's the number I really do monitor. But the cost per click difference was massive. So on Facebook, my all level cost per click, not the link click, but all. So this means I got some engagement clicks totaled in this, was 12 cents each. So I'm paying currently, and this campaign's still running, 12 cents per click on Facebook ads. Now, my cost per lead on Facebook ads is right about 40 cents per lead right now. So this means that about every 40 cents I spend, I'm getting a new lead on my email list, and they go into a proper funnel. They see a one-time offer afterwards, and I'm generating enough customers to kind of validate me to continue to put dollars into this advertising campaign, right? So I put in a certain amount of money, I get enough sales to where I'm able to kind of recoup my investment on that ad spend relatively quickly. Therefore, I'm leaving this on. So Facebook, as of right now in November, is giving me 12-cent clicks, and it's giving me about 40-cent leads. I think it's actually 38 or 39 cents, but we round that up to 40. Instagram, which I just launched out again to really retest my prior assumptions because I've never got Instagram ads to work for me in my niche before. Instagram started me off at about 75 cents per click, and it really kind of went up a bit from there into the 80-cent realm. So my cost per click on Instagram was about 80 cents, which is approximately 6 to 7 times more expensive. The cost per lead is $2 per lead from Instagram. This means I'm paying 5 times as much money for a lead from the Instagram advertising platform than I am from the Facebook advertising platform. For my business and my numbers, the way my business works, I cannot continue to put money into an advertising platform that doesn't bring me leads for under about 75 or 80 cents. So at 40 cents per lead on Facebook, I'm about half of my key performance indicator I've tracked for many years. I've got videos about this dating back literally a couple of years at this point. So that is about half of my KPI, which means I'm very, very comfortable spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars per month on the Facebook ads platform because I'm getting leads at a value that works within my business's metrics. On Instagram at $2 per lead, I'm not able to afford those leads long term. Now, I ran this Instagram ad campaign for several days, and I spent hundreds, if not $1,000, to really give it time to see if those numbers came within the KPIs, to see ultimately, did that $2 lead number, that $2 cost per lead number, did that drop down to a point where it made it viable for my business to continue to run ads in that direction? It did not. It really held solid. I had a couple of different ad sets on Instagram doing a little bit better, but some were doing absolutely terrible. And the average, again, was about $2 per lead. So I turned those off. And now I know, as of right now, in early November of 2018, Q4, holiday season, I am going to be continuing to flow my entire advertising budget into the Facebook ads platform. That's not exactly true. I have a little bit of my ad budget going out to Pinterest ads right now we're testing, and we're also testing Google ads, and we're running Google ads in a little bit different manner. So it is split up a bit. I would say off the top of my head, 90 to 95% of my advertising budget is going to Facebook. That's really the bulk of my paid advertising, but I'm still testing different approaches on different platforms to see if I can mirror that and find yet another source of leads where I can start getting leads for 75 cents, 50 cents per lead, because I'll happily collect leads from multiple platforms as long as I'm within my KPIs. If you're new to the world of Facebook advertising, be sure you check out my playlist that's on the $5 Facebook ads strategy. I'll have a link pop up. It'll pop up above my head right now. And if you click on that link, it'll open this playlist. The first one is just me kind of explaining it from an overview level. The second video in that series, we actually get on the computer and you will follow along kind of step by step on my screen. You'll see exactly how I set up and run my Facebook advertising, these conversion campaigns that are getting me the 12-cent clicks and the kind of sub 40-cent leads. If you want to kind of mirror that process, then I have, I think, 4 videos that follows that on how to analyze the data, because that's the key, right? It's easy to go set up an ad. It's easy to go launch these out, and Facebook makes it very easy for you to spend your money because they have investors that they have to impress with their revenue numbers. So they make the process of you spending money really, really easy, but is that money making you money? That's the ultimate question you need to be answering for yourself as a business owner, an entrepreneur, and ultimately as a paid advertiser. And those videos in that series, the kind of how to analyze your Facebook ads data, it tracks one of my campaigns that's built in this manner I'm still running today. Over the course of 4 weeks, I believe I'm in the woods camping as I do, so you'll see some trees behind me. It's kind of goofy, but that's just part of being a nomad in this life. I hope this has been helpful for you. And again, I do want to reiterate that for certain niches and certain audiences, Instagram may very well work well for you. This is why I personally go back to the platform at least once per year and test it. Even though I haven't had success yet, I'm still going to go back next year and give it a test. I might try a different season. I might test it in the summertime, but really until those KPIs, those key performance indicators, get down within my working range, I get my leads for under 75 cents each, I'm not going to be spending any of my money on the Instagram platform. And I figured you may enjoy learning about this data point that I just got through my ad team and myself kind of going in this direction. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up here in YouTube. I do appreciate it. If you are interested in my free course where I show how I went from side hustle to full-time business online, you're going to see a little book pop up here on the end screen. You can click that. You can get the free course. It's about a 7 or 8 step course that I give away. I built it out all for free for you. It's got some great reviews. And ultimately, I hope that you are continuing to test your different advertising platforms. You're testing and running split tests on your funnels so you can find those kind of platforms where you're able to drive lots of valuable traffic. You're able to grow your list. You're able to make some OTO sales so you're not going out of pocket. That is what we're all shooting for with our paid ads, and it is possible for you with enough testing and tweaking. If you have any questions for me, get at me in the comments. On that note, I'm going to call it. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. Till we connect again, be well.